Okay, I'm going to show you really quickly how to use your Jamberry nails. The first thing that you want to do is clean your nail off. So you can use alcohol or nail polish remover. So I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm going to show you how to do on my thumb. So I'm going to clean off all the polish. And then also, even if you don't have polish on, you want to make sure that you clean it because you don't want your nail to be dirty. You want it to be clean. So you're going to clean your nail and try not to touch it too much. And then I always like to apply like a strengthening coat. You don't have to do this, but I have really thin nails, and this strengthening coat helps my nails grow, and it helps them stay really strong. So I'm going to apply one coat of that, and I'm going to let it dry. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to touch it or anything. Okay, so when that's dry, you should have your sheet that looks like this. This is a whole sheet of nails. You're going to want to find the piece that fits your nails pretty well. The main tip that I want to tell you is to not pick one that is too big, because if it touches your skin or on the side or your cuticle, it's going to come off because water is going to get under there. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So I just take these pieces and I'm just going to kind of put them on my nail to see which one matches the best. And I think this one fits my nail without touching the sides, okay? So it's always better to aim smaller, not bigger. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to cut just that piece out. Okay, so now I have a sheet that looks like this, and I have my piece like this. Now this piece will do this thumb and this thumb. Okay, it's going to do both of my nails. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it in half. Okay, so now I have one for this thumb and one for this thumb. Okay, now comes applying. The really important thing to remember is to not touch the back of this wrap whenever you take off the clear part. And in your application kit, you should have got one of these sticks. And so what I do is I stick this behind, see if I can show you, behind the clear, or behind the wrap, between the wrap and the clear part. Sorry. Okay. So then I peel off the clear and I have the wrap on the stick. Okay. So then I am not going to touch this, and I'm not going to touch my nail. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your heater. This is your heater. Go ahead and turn it on. It's pretty hot, so stand it up on a table. Try not to touch it too much. Okay, and then what I do is I take this and I lightly place it with the round part down towards my cuticle. So I'm going to lightly place it as straight as I can, just like that, okay? So you can see I have not pressed down on it yet. I just lightly placed it on my thumb. And this way I can look at it and I can see if I need to adjust it a little bit. But I think that it looks okay, like it's not going to touch my skin or anything. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my heater and I'm going to place my finger in front of it for about 5 seconds. And then I'm going to apply pressure up, down to up, left to right. Okay, so from bottom to top, left to right. A lot of pressure. Okay, and then I'm going to do it again. And now I'm going to pull and stretch. Pull and stretch. This just helps with the tip that you're getting a really good seal. And I'm also going to use this thing that's in your kit, and I'm going to just put some pressure all around the sides, make sure that there's no bubbles. And then I'm going to do it again. A lot of pressure. Lots of pressure. Okay, so now this, you can see it, it's hot still and it's hanging off. Okay, so you can go ahead and take those scissors that came in your kit and you can trim the wrap off the top. Okay, so now I trimmed it and I'm just putting some pressure here. Now, I don't want to do anything else at this point yet because it's so hot. Okay, so what you would do is you would maybe go do this nail and then this nail and this nail or whatever and trim them, and then you want to go back to this when it's cooled off. So now what you can do is one of two things. You can go ahead and use your clippers to just clip a little bit of the nail with the wrap on it. And this is what I like to do because it is a really good way of getting the tip clipped off. And then once you've done that, you take your file. This is a really good file that came in your kit also. And you're going to file down at a 90-degree angle, and then also not like this, but kind of a little bit on top of it, just a tiny bit. Okay, you're gonna file pretty tough to get the wrap. It's gonna dissolve the wrap off of your nail. You do not want to file up, and you do not file left to right, only down. Okay, so I'm just going to file a little bit more. And then also you can take your scissors. See, I have a little bit hanging off right there. And you can trim it up. So I'm just making sure that I have all of it off. If you don't get it off, if it's still hanging on your nail off there, whenever you like do your hair or you're just using your nails, it's going to get caught on stuff and it's going to get really annoying. So you want to make sure that you really file it down. And so then after that, you're finished with that finger. Sorry, one second. And then what you could do is you can heat it up again and just put some more pressure. And then you're all done with that finger. And you still have this one to do on this thumb. And that did 2 fingers, and it only used one of these. So like tonight I'm going to do my nails with these 3. Because they kind of all match. So I'm going to barely use anything because I'm mixing and matching on different nails. These should last for a while as long as they don't touch your skin. If you can tell, it's not touching anything here. It's not touching the cuticle at all. And then when you're finished doing your nails, you need to give them a few hours before you take a bath or do the dishes, that kind of thing. I like to do them at night, and then that way the next day I can shower or do the dishes or whatever. Okay, so if you have questions, just let me know. Okay, bye.